Excuse me.
Who are you?
I'm just a traveler. You are Alfred, right? The childhood friend of a man named Yarrow?
Yarrow. This is about his death, isn't it? The rampage.
You've heard about it?
Of course, who hasn't? Yarrow was one of us, after all. It is terrible. Simply terrible. You want to hear an old man's opinion, though? I always expected that something like this would happen. Malthus, forgive me for talking about a keeper like that, but it's the truth.
You mean you saw it coming? But how?
Hard to explain, really. Come on, let's find somewhere to sit. It'll be easier to talk that way.
Playful ass dog.
Well, Yarrow. That's quite a subject, you know. You were right when you said we were best friends. Our fathers knew each other. For as long as I can remember, Yarrow and I were getting into trouble together. At least, until his mother died.
Not of old age,
No.
I presume.
Bandits killed her in broad daylight on Penny Road. Today these incidents are common, but not back then. The road was considered safe. Very safe. She was on her way to Ark, accompanied by 3 other women, and they were set upon at the pass. None of them survived. Yarrow was shattered. I think the worst part was how his father went downhill after his wife's death. The fishery decayed, and the poor guy filled his days with boozing and sleeping. It changed Yarrow forever.
How exactly?
Well, that's a good question. On the one hand, he became a man, despite his tender age. On the other hand, something inside him woke up, so to speak. A desire to make more of his life. Old Mother Jenica noticed it and took him under her wing. He learned how to read and write, and soon he knew all the holy verses by heart. When he didn't have to help his drunken father, he helped in the village as much as he could.
He transformed his grief into productivity. Sounds like a rather positive development.
Indeed, that's one way to look at it. It wasn't long before he was the jewel of the village, the striving young fisherman destined for great things, even though he was only on the path of a manufacturer. And then the inevitable happened. A keeper of the order came to Riverville to see the prodigy with his own eyes. And behold, in addition to Yarrow's ingenuity, he also had a slumbering magical talent. The keeper took him away, and a few months later, he started his novitiate. Since then, I've only seen him once or twice, as he rarely visited Riverville. I don't think he ever noticed how much that hurt me.
Is that the uncommon for someone on the manufacturer's path to get a chance to become a keeper?
If one of the manufacturers makes it to Sergeant of the Guard, it's reason enough for a bard song.
Wow.
He must have been the first novice in centuries who was not of the sublime path. So yes, it is uncommon. More than that.
Case system. So what did you mean by, I always suspected that something like this would happen?
Oh, it's hard to explain. I believe it was the way he was talking about his grand plans. How he wanted to make the world a better place, to become the greatest keeper since Lorem Waterblade. Underneath all this, there was an anger. An anger mixed with deep grief and disappointment. I don't think he was aware of it because he drew all his strength from that anger. The strength to do all this, to learn and to work day and night, but It frightened me, like the Blue Death. It slumbers inside the pathless mage who believes he can master magic without the Order's help. At first, it grants power, but then, one day, it bursts out in an unholy wave of destruction, turning him into one of the monsters in the old songs. Anyway, I'm just an old man. What do I know about these matters? Now let me go to sleep. All these memories are making me weary.
Alright. Hey, thanks for your help, man.
Yes, of course.
Man, that was heavy. So it looks like magic has something a little bit extra in this world. Namely going crazy. Alright. Well, we still haven't picked up the strong box from the coast, so I suggest we start heading off that way. We could probably take a look around Riverville real quick just to see what it looks like. I have to say, it's really an impressive village. A lot of places that you need. I've taken some time, went to some shops, bought some things, picked up some things. We're gonna keep it moving, you know. We can't stay in Riverville for the entire episode. Alright, so it looks like we're headed that way. We could check our journal. After I encountered the two apothecary last night, I saw some sort of vision. The moment this premonition was over, I heard the two apothecaries speaking about the exact same things I heard in the vision. The bandits attacked the dam and killed them. I owe my life to a mercenary called Jaspar del Valric. He informed me that this damned fever is caused by my sudden talent in magic and offered to help me by introducing me to his employers who can heal it. In turn, I have to help him in bringing light to a magister's rampage. Alright, so the last thing we have to go do is find the strong box, so I'll see you guys by the river. Alright, we're kind of getting close now. Shouldn't be too much further. Yeah, I think I can see it now. Oh, gotta get my grandma dress wet. Yarrow's diary. Alright, let's have us a look-see. My name is Yarrow Sunwind, and this is my first life letter. Wow. Last night, Sierra and I had a lengthy talk about our plans for the future. At one point, Sierra noticed that a lot of visionaries tend to become cynical. The reason being they lose sight of their goals. These documentations shall record my aspirations in moments of weakness. I want to read these to remind myself of what is dear to me. Well, this is the first one. Just yesterday, the Keeper of the Order from Ark visited the village, and if they weren't enough, he detected some magic inside of me. Is that even possible? Me, an Arcanist, it's difficult to express my feelings with words. I feel like all my hard work is finally paying off. Interestingly, this aroused a peculiar, somewhat morbid thought. Maybe it is, in some sad way, even good that my mother passed away. Why? Because it opened my eyes. Now I feel like anything other than a lack of understanding, and yes, even in anger towards the simpletons of the village, both the children and adults. I'm gonna read this on the way. Third letter. Citra is dead, killed by a group of scoundrels as she was delivering food for the food bank in the Undercity. How quickly these words have been written down, but how can I express this anguish? So, basically, he blames his own power that he couldn't rescue Citra. Because he's supposed to be some type of boss level mage. I don't know, man. That's pretty damn sad, though. Alright. Jaspar is hiding out at some... I think he's hiding out at an inn really down the river over here, so I'm going ahead and check it out. Man, that's pretty heavy to think that the latent magical talents can do you like that, but I was also kind of thinking that crab meat is delicious. I don't know. What I don't seem to like is this case system that everyone talks about. I think they want to call it the path. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the path too much. I'll be completely 100 with you. But some people need guidance, so I guess this is where they go. But for me, we might all have destiny, but then destiny is what you make of it. And closed mouths get no food. So if you're kind of just sitting there, yeah, that guy looked like texture almost, as if, all right, let's go with some magic this time. Since I don't think we were actually supposed to be a magical character, we'll go with a little bit. Oh, and I still need to figure out what's wrong with me. I think I know how to fix it. I do believe I need to eat some rat pelt. I think that's what it's called. So hopefully these guys drop this a little bit. No. Hey, where'd my rats go, man? Oh, come on. Man, seriously stingy on ingredients. Oh, cool. Small backpack. Yeah, I found this small backpack on a guy. Disciples of Magic. Entropy. I'm not gonna read it. I'm really only gonna like skim through quest relevant documents and then give you guys a good summary of it, because you know we all wanted to see it, and I know I wanted to read about it. Oh, what's going on in here? A staff of healing. Let's see. How much money do we have? Yeah. So my badger-like aptitude. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Very nice. Very nice. We can't use them, but we can definitely sell them. I'm starting to get myself a good bit of... Oh, look at that. Get myself a good bit of money. Namely, so that I can just buy books and buy books and buy books. Because while they say you can adventure in the world and find books, I find a lot of books. I just find books that we don't need. And, well, hello. And, you know, like, you only have a certain amount of learning points, and you can only read a certain amount of books. I'm not really too sure how many extras, but I'm not trying to waste any. Alright, let's hit the cellar. Man, it's kind of dank in here. I mean, seriously dank. And I, like, saw him die. Alright, I better tighten up. So I've started to pick up anything around 20 points. So that's the initial trap. It's the rancid health potion. A little worried about the arcane fever. I'm not gonna even lie. Let's get us a torch. It's like balls dark in here. I know Jaspar's around here somewhere, but oh look, nice. And I haven't even started to use those, but I have hit my carry weight recently. But that was only when I was literally picking up everything that I could get my hands on. Some taproot.
Oh, blazes. Sorry. I know. I can't sing.
Yeah, tell me about it. Hey Jaspar,
Well,
how you doing,
my
man?
new friend. Any luck?
Yeah, I had this chat with Alfred. He seemed to think that...
Well, that's interesting. Good work. That only leaves the mysterious object in the water. I'll have a closer look around here in the meantime.
Well, actually, I found what Yarrow tried to get rid of. Here, have a look.
Interesting. I didn't know about his companion's fate, to be honest. Irony of fate, isn't it? Murdered by those you wanted to help. But the Order will definitely be interested in these letters. Well done. That should be all we need then. Splendid.
So what did you find anything?
And now I finally know what to make of it. Come, follow me.
Come on, show me, boy. I'm mad interested. Oh yeah, I got me a sweet backpack, bro. So, Jaspar, about the money, man. Like, is your guy good for this? Oh shit, what's going on in here?
I present a Star People's lock. And I bet my buttocks we'll find another answer behind that door over there.
A Star People's lock? I've never heard of that. I mean,
Doesn't
literally.
surprise me. This kind of lock is usually only found in treasuries or castles. But they can be picked, though that's going to be quite the challenge without the bolts.
You need bolts to open
Normally,
them?
yeah. It's quite simple, actually. Every keyhole has a matching bolt that latches into place once you insert it. And once all the keyholes, 5 in our case, are latched, the door the lock protects opens up. If you don't have the matching bolts, however, you should prepare yourself for the most frustrating break-in of your life. That is, if you don't happen to be Jaspar, who knows a little trick.
What kind of trick, man?
You can use wooden sticks instead of bolts. They'll break a couple of seconds after you put them inside the lock, but if you manage to get all 5 sticks into place before the first one breaks, you can basically trick the mechanism. It's all about speed, in other words. So I'd say you do the running, and I'll wait near the pressure plate. You ready?
All right, man.
Splendid.
Let's give it a
Here are the
shot.
sticks. All right, go!
Okay, so let's get in the first. All right, so basically what we have to do is kind of like get it right. Okay, here we go. Oh, I missed one. No, I missed one.
Damn, that was too slow. We'll try it again. Damn, that was too slow. We'll try it again. Damn, that was too slow. We'll try it again.
All right, all right, all right. Here we go.
Brilliant.
Ooh, so
Really good at
close.
this. Now let's
Whatever,
see what
man.
the old Magister didn't want anyone to see, shall we?
Ooh, so close. Yeah, why not? Man. A little bit out of breath, Jaspar. Guess I need to work out a little bit more. Hey, man, you got any books? You know, like all these skill magazines.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Get back, Jaspar. Like a boss. It's like, Manny, don't be no punk, bro. It's raining? Jeez.
A fire elemental. And not a weak one. This Yarrow knew about magic, that's for sure. That leaves us with the question of what exactly this is supposed to be.
Looks a bit like a night mother.
I suppose that's his companion. Though it's interesting that he was already on the wrong side of the law way before his rampage. Well,
Why?
burials are considered
Well-
heathen here in Enderal, and have been forbidden for about 300 years now. Here, corpses are always cremated. The whole thing's called the Last Journey.
Oh,
The
wow.
deceased is taken to a place he or she considered special during his or her life immediately after dying. That's the only way the soul can move on to the eternal paths. Sounds very
Always a
poetic, but I'm pretty
path.
sure the only reason the Order introduced the law was to prevent plagues. Plus, they might have noticed that too many lost ones running around on trade routes aren't that much fun for wanderers and traveling merchants.
Yeah, that's a good point. So burying someone like that is considered a crime.
Yeah, but of course that only goes for the little man. The rich and powerful still tend to their family crypts. And there are still plenty of old vaults around from the time before this whole last journey thing was begun. And it's good that way. What would life as a treasure hunter be like without the notorious noble looking for family jewels in a century-old grave?
Alright, so now what, man?
Let's take a look around and see if we find anything.
Okay. Well, I will check out this fire elemental. Hello. Man assaults, good stuff. Yarrow's memorial book. Beloved Sierra. Or Citra. Sierra? Yeah. This is my final letter to you, and I'm writing it to ask you for your forgiveness. Forgiveness for murdering you because that's what I've done. Really? So now basically they're just, before I go, I'll give this world what it deserves. Do you remember what I wrote? They had the choice between virtue and void, and they chose the latter. They shall have it. Jeez, man. It seems as if he didn't. Did he have the red madness, or just he did not have the red madness?
A tragic ending for a tragic personality, I'd say. Well, I think that should suffice.
Pretty damn cynical, Jaspar.
Well,
what do you think about it?
Yarrow was a self-righteous fool, just like all these do-gooders are. They celebrate themselves as great messiahs as long as everything goes well, but once they fail, it's the bad, bad world that's responsible for it. The wise hermit has a good saying for that. People are only idealists until it starts to hurt. He and his lady should have simply stayed in Riverville.
I like that, man. Come on, that's nonsense. Mankind wouldn't be where it is without idealists, and if it weren't for them, we'd probably be worshiping. That's bullshit.
Glad you see
You
it
got
that
a
way.
point, man. Nobody can put themselves on pedestals. So what's next, bro?
We are. Here, I've got 2 teleport scrolls that can take us right back to Riverville.
Wait a minute.
Just meet me in the tavern once you're ready to go.
You said
I have
teleport
some
scrolls.
stuff to take care of, so there's no need to hurry. Farewell.
Teleport. Oh, that's awesome, man. I was seriously looking for some fast travel. Man, the biggest problem is, I'll take that with me. That's some weird stuff. Some good light bathroom reading. Dude had himself a night mother in here. Wow. Alright, I think we're pretty good, man. It might be time to go. Alright, I'm gonna look around for a little bit and then... Oh, no. Let's go ahead and... Well, actually, let's go check this room. We can do it together. It's probably a bunch of garbage, though, honestly. But there might be some good stuff over here, considering that we rushed off. I really don't feel like reading episodes in Magic. We got another chest, so that's cool. Not really too sure how many lock pits. Oh man, cabbage. So I've found a few things out. Namely, cooking food is delicious, and it does this thing called health soak. I think that's how you put it. Is this my helmet? I mean, I know it's not mine, but should I be wearing this helmet? I guess that's what I should say. Oh no, I have an iron helmet. I just don't think I'm wearing it. No, I'm not. Alright, put your iron helmet on. Yeah. Temple Knight. Alright, let's use that scroll and get out of here, because I'm kind of interested to see how that goes.